So anyway, okay, you did the record at Such a Studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was a long process or short?
It was to getting the basic tracks down. It was about 6 hours. We went in well rehearsed. I mean, we worked on.
So you knew what you wanted to do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're going to develop a record in the studio here.
Yeah, we went in fully prepared. Pretty knocked them out in a couple takes each. Did the vocals and the leads.
We go in and the way we record is we go in and we play live, basically. We set up and we record live.
Okay.
And then we go back and we do the vocals, you know.
Right.
Without, you know, we do the vocals over because you usually get a better track. But
and
basically what you hear is a live track.
And you did that the last CD, didn't you?
Yeah.
So it's just it's a live performance. Is what
it's a live performance, yeah. I spent a couple weeks afterwards at my home recording piano parts and little zithers and harmonium parts, just little add-ons to kind of add a little flavor to it, which they got pushed way back in the mix, which is good because it's a pretty accurate representation of how we sound live.
Okay.
And since we don't have a keyboard player, I was playing the keyboard parts on the record.
Right.
Pushed them back in the mix and just added for filler. I mean, if you listen on your headphones, you can, I can hear some piano back there. Or if you really got it turned up loud, you can really hear it. But
a little bit of spice for the song.
Just a little bit of spice, something to add a little, make it more full, a little more rich.
Okay. But you can go out tomorrow and play this record live then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Start to finish.
A lot of groups can't do that.
And probably 3/4 of this one as well.
And the group now is 3 pieces.
It's 3 of us, yeah.
2/3 of them.
They said it couldn't be done, but we've done it.
We did it. I mean, it's myself and David on the bass, and our drummer Larry Hale.
Bass?
No, we have 2 basses.
Right.
Yeah.
This is myself and the
bass. We have Larry Hale on the drums. He's an amazing drummer.
Wasn't he allowed to come here tonight? Was he not allowed to be here?
Oh, he was allowed to be here. He's listening in, I'm sure. And maybe he'll call in.
He can call in. 347-308-8792 is the number, Larry. Just saying. And you're watching this.
I mean, it's really a welcome addition, you know, to the sound. I mean, we went from having Joe Manfrey on our drums, which is probably one of the best drummers in Baltimore.
Joe's an absolute legend in Baltimore.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's a great
to where we got to find a new drummer now. So, and when Larry came into the fold, I mean, he just picked it up and
ran with it.
The stuff that he does on the new songs, we wrote pretty much. The new record has a couple of older songs on it, but they've been reworked. The stuff that I brought in fresh to the band in the basement, I mean, the stuff that he added to it is just perfect. I mean, if you listen to the record, I mean, the fills, just the way he plays, it's, I mean, we couldn't be happier with it, actually.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Good job, Larry.
Okay, so, I mean, as far as that whole process of bringing Larry into the group, was it like you auditioned or tried out several guys? Or
no, being an original act, they're not really a hot commodity in the really good players because they want to go out, you know, and play the big rooms.
And make the money.
You know, which is all fun. I mean, we don't harbor any grudge against that, but we needed somebody to come in who was, 1, really good, 2, very creative, and willing to pretty much work for free for right now. So, you know,
does he play live with you guys?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've had a couple shows. Larry's first performance with us was at the Metro Gallery for the gala holiday
I was supposed to be there.
Holidays celebration that we had there.
Yeah.
It was a great show. I mean, it was really a good time. I mean, so that was kind of a good introduction for that. I mean, it's a nice room. I mean, the Metro is a very nice room.
Was that the night I played in every band?
David played in every band.
Yes, you did.
That was great.
No, because the raspberry.
I didn't play. Yeah, I took a break.
Yeah.
The Chelsea Graveyard and was it right?
The Graveyard was there, and then the Mark Hart tribute, which I played on as well. I played in that band as well that night.
Oh, that's right. You were playing all over the place too that night.
Yeah.
So, with Larry, you just kind of just found him and locked in, and it was like one of those things that just clicked right in.
Yeah.
You lucked out on your first shot out.
Well, you know, we've had other drummers
which will remain nameless.
in the fold, but it never really worked out.
Okay. Isn't that one thing? I mean, you probably found this. You probably bear that out. It's when you're playing with new guys or you're trying to put something new together. It's not like it's something that you have to even think about. You pretty much know after the first like couple of bars.
You know after the first song.
Right? Yeah.
And and we knew that. I knew that right away. Like when David joined the band, I knew within 20 seconds of launching into the first song, I was like, if he wants to gig, it's his.
So, it's just intuitive. You guys are on the same page, and you're going down the same road together. With this new record, I know we were talking a little bit before airtime about it, and you made a mention. You think it's a little on the darker side than maybe your first release?
I think it is, and it's not. It wasn't meant to be that way. But listening back and listening when I was listening to the mixes and really listening to it, and there's a lot of not really heavy subject matter. It's still pretty. I really can't write in a linear sense. I use more of a visual, metaphorical kind of deal. And a lot of the scenes that I put out there, some of them are kind of on the darker side. Lots of shadows and things like that.
Not all film noir.
Not all film noir. No, because there's good positive things on there as well, and it's all positive. I mean,
there's no serial killers on this record.
No Waynes.
No Waynes. Nobody with a middle name.
There was on the first record.